Welcome to Ted's Outdoors HoodCraft Survival. Today we're going to be taking a look at the February, I believe this is February, yeah, Apocabox by Craig Stewart. Now I've previously opened this and I've used just one of the contents for a photo shoot that I was doing on sort of survival based photo shoot. And so I've just gone through it so I can familiarize with all the content so I can better give you guys information. Now, this has less contents, but bigger contents. So each item is a little bit bigger and a little bit, pricier, but then there's less of them, which I prefer. Now, the first item is this survival blanket, or it's more of like a tarp. It's reflective. I don't know exactly who this is made by, but it's reflective on the inside, and it's orange on the outside for signaling. Now I've wanted one of these for a long time, and this is a very good piece of kit to carry in a backpack because it's lightweight. It'll keep you a lot warmer than just a normal tarp, and you can reflect the fire's heat. If you have a fire out in front of your tarp and have this behind you, it will reflect a lot of the heat and keep you warm, keeping the fire triangle of heat. And so I've been carrying that with me on day hikes and camping trips and things like that. This is the contents list so that you guys can see every price of all the items, and then you get a detailed description of each item. So there's only, like I said, a few items in here, but they're a little bit bigger. So he added another one of his carving tools in here, and he's been doing a lot of these. I got another spoon carving tool, so a crook knife, and I think this is a gouger, I believe. So for gouging and scraping, this can be used for a lot of different carving tasks. And he has some wood to practice with and different items. So he has something for you to build. And so this is kind of like a skills challenge so that you guys can learn in each Apocabox how to create something. I think that's very, very cool. Now this will also work on leather, to punch a hole in leather, so that's a really good item to have. And he makes these himself, and it just comes with that sheath. So bring that off to the side. And this was cool. I've never had one of these, but I've always thought about getting one, I just never got around to it. This is a kit to make a fire piston. So a fire piston is a way of making fire that's very interesting. You would have your tinder down here, and as a full kit, so you can build it yourself to create a fire making source, and then you'd slam this down, and it would build up gas in this chamber and ignite the tinder that you've put down in the center. So that's really cool, and it's for definitely a skilled woodsman or someone to practice with. And so I think that's really cool. And I like how it's clear so that you can see exactly how it works on the inside. So it has the full kit instruction book on how to use it. And so that's really cool. And once it starts getting more sunny and clear, then I'll mess around with this and try and get it working, and then I'll probably do a video on it. There's that and that. This is a little bag with some tinder to experiment with. This is milkweed, I believe. I haven't read up on it, but I believe it's milkweed. Yeah. That's what I'll assume it is, and it's a fire tinder, so you guys can practice with a new tinder of starting fire. It's a flash tinder. And then it comes in this cool Apocabox little bag that you can use for containing either other tinder or tea or fire making materials or things like that. Then you have the full contents list again. Then he adds several different pieces of kit, and then of course the skills challenge. And then a couple of books. Now this book is called How to Live Under a Tarp. So it gives detailed instructions on how to set up tarps, how to keep warm in an emergency. So that's a really good book to have, and it's very lightweight. So you can stick that in your backpack and not even know it's there, and it's always easy to find. And he includes knots in the back of it so that you can see different knots on how to tie up your shelter. And those are very, very important to learn and to know how to do, because they can save you in a lot of different situations. So that was the first book at the bottom of the box. And then this book written by Crick Stewart. I believe it's a novel. Yeah, I think it's a novel. And so it's a book by Crick Stewart. It's not very long. And so I'll be reading this. It's 68 pages long. And so I don't know exactly what this is about, but I'm looking forward to reading it. Survival short story. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad he added that in there. I think it's cool that he adds his own books, because then you get a better knowledge of the person who's sending you these boxes, you know. And then, of course, he always adds in the newspaper for fire starting, and just to pack it in a little bit more. So the last item is a Team Apocabox flag. It says Apocabox on it. He's been reposting images of people who have had these flags around their camp in different locations. I think that's kind of cool. So Team Apocabox. And so this is the complete kit, and that's everything in here. I think it's definitely worth the money for people who are interested in this sort of thing. It depends on who you are if you're wanting to look into this sort of thing. But you can definitely buy Apocabox. He has extra ones for sale, I think right now of the February, because they didn't sell. Or they had extra because they always make more than they need. And so they have extra if you guys want to buy them. There's several different websites you can get them at. And you guys can sign up for the subscription-based box. You'll get it every other month. It's $50 for each box plus shipping. And so it's a very reasonable price. And you usually get around $100 worth of free gear, or worth of gear that you pay for. But usually $100 worth for only the $50 cost. And so that's cool. And I've been being sent these, and so I really enjoy seeing what he puts in these and what are the new items out. And I enjoy experimenting with the items that I receive in the boxes, and so they're really cool. I would definitely check them out if I were you, if you're interested. If you're not interested, then you can keep updated with the videos, and if you see something you like, you might want to start getting in on them. And so I'll be putting out a video from now until, I don't know, when every other month when I receive these. So thank you guys so much for watching. Much appreciated. There will be a lot of links down below to the various websites. You'll be able to see my photography and a couple links down below, and you'll be able to find out all the information you need to know about Apocabox and where you can get it, all below in the description box of the